Hi, I'm Paul, and in this short lesson, I'm going to answer an IELTS Part 1 question. When was the last time you were in a crowded place? I'm going to play my answer. I've recorded it so that you can hear it in a totally natural way, and I hope you can notice speaking features like chunking, stress, fillers, rephrasing, all that kind of thing. But I particularly want to draw your attention to a advanced structure where I say it must have been about a week ago. But I don't just say it as though I'm reading. I say, well, I think I'm being thoughtful. I think it must have been about a week ago, something like that. Now, this is the past modal structure, must have been. So it's very good structure to use in the exam. Advanced structure, the examiner will notice it if you say it clearly and accurately and in a speaking style. So when would you use this in a part one question? Well, every time the question says when, that you will definitely use it in answering that type of question. So these are kind of triggers which I teach a system for answering questions, not memorizing particular answers, but knowing how to approach any type of question to show off your speaking, natural speaking style. And remember, there's no mark for any one question or part. It's a general mark for across the whole exam. So you want to have a system which you can apply in all parts of the exam. So let's just have a listen to my answer now. Well, to be honest, it's a little bit, I'm not quite sure. I think I'm often go to places where there are quite a lot of people. Um, I think maybe it must have been about a week ago. I went to a market, actually, a market in the centre of Manchester, and it was extremely busy. As far as I remember, that was about a week ago, something like that. Okay, so notice there, I'm not just saying when was the last time you were in a crowded place? It must have been a week ago. That would be an absurd answer, and examiners would know you're not talking in a natural way. Nobody has the nobody speaks like that or remembers something like that. So we always try to be thoughtful in the exam, and we use fillers to give us time to think when we are thinking. Well, to be honest, I'm not quite sure. I think quite often, I suppose, you know, I think maybe. So I repeat myself. It must have been about what? I'm thinking about a week ago, or I could say maybe longer. 2 weeks ago, I went to a market actually. So all the time, I'm going to use my advanced structure. That's what is triggered by the question when, but I'm not going to just repeat it as though I'm reading from an exercise book. Those are the two elements, using an excellent structure and expressing it in a natural way. Those are the things which you combine and you will end up with an excellent result. So we'll stop there for now.